In the annals of history, there are moments that define the human spirit, moments that test the limits of endurance and resilience. One such moment was the Siege of Leningrad, a harrowing chapter in World War II that lasted for 872 days. This is the story of Leningrad, a city that refused to surrender. Its people who stood tall in the face of unimaginable adversity, and the price they paid for their unwavering spirit. In September 1941, the German army had surrounded Leningrad, the second largest city in the Soviet Union. Hitler's forces sought to capture the city, cut off its supply lines, and starve its people into submission. The siege began with a relentless bombardment, destroying buildings, infrastructure, and lives. Food, fuel, and medical supplies quickly dwindled, and the city found itself isolated from the world. The citizens of Leningrad faced an unimaginable dilemma: to surrender and face the tyranny of the Nazis, or to endure the siege and fight for their city. But they chose resistance. The city became a fortress, and its people, soldiers and civilians alike, fought with unmatched determination. They constructed barricades, dug trenches, and set up an intricate network of defenses. Every inch of the city was contested ground. Soviet snipers became legendary for their skill and precision. They picked off German officers, sowing confusion and fear among the enemy ranks. The Siege of Leningrad was a turning point. The city's resistance slowed the German advance on the Eastern Front and ultimately saved Moscow from falling. Amidst the chaos of war, Leningrad's cultural heritage was also at stake. The Hermitage Museum's priceless art collection was carefully packed and hidden away. The city's theaters continued to operate, providing a much-needed escape from the harsh reality of the siege. Artists, musicians, and actors performed, reminding the people of their rich cultural heritage. Despite the hardships, education didn't stop. Teachers held classes in basements and bomb shelters, ensuring that the younger generation didn't lose out on their future. As the seasons passed, the siege exacted a heavy toll. The city endured extreme cold in winter, with temperatures plunging far below freezing. The frozen Neva River became a lifeline. Ice roads were created, allowing supplies to trickle in and the wounded to be evacuated. But hunger was an ever-present enemy. Malnutrition and starvation claimed countless lives. The city's population, once over 3 million, dwindled. The siege was lifted in January 1944, but the scars it left on Leningrad and its people were deep and lasting, with a total number of casualties, including both military and civilian, ranged from approximately 1.5 million people. The Siege of Leningrad was a chapter of unwavering courage and resilience in the face of unimaginable suffering. It reminds us that even in the darkest of times, the human spirit can endure, rebuild, and thrive.